Republicans all over the country are freaking the hell out about the party's platform that they, of course, voted on and adopted by an overwhelming margin earlier this week. Now, the platform, of course, was essentially dictated by Donald Trump, and the thing that has pissed Republicans off about it is that Trump is not calling for a nationwide abortion ban and instead maintains that it should be left to the states, which, for the record, is still an exceptionally extreme position. And let's be honest here, if Donald Trump were president and a nationwide abortion ban bill came across his desk, he would sign it without hesitation. So he is not a moderate on the issue of women's reproductive health freedom. He is, in fact, an extremist just like these other people. They're just angry that he's not putting his extremism in writing, because at least Trump is smart enough to a degree to know that that's political poison for him and the Republican Party. But that didn't stop people, including his former attorney, Jenna Ellis, who recently lost her law license in Colorado after having to plead guilty to crimes in the state of Georgia. Jenna Ellis got on social media and accused Donald Trump of turning next week's RNC into a, quote, slut walk. Here is what Jenna Ellis said. The RNC is trading Lila Rose for Amber Rose, pro-life for pro-abortion, live action for slut walk. That's a reflection of Trump world over God's truth. Christians and conservatives should not support this. So says the woman who, again, can no longer practice law because she pleaded guilty to multiple crimes in the state of Georgia. Yeah, you're so worried about what God thinks, aren't you, Jenna? Here's the thing. Slut walk, of course, refers to the movement that meant to bring attention to the fact that women are often shamed when they come forward with allegations of sexual misconduct. That's what that whole thing was about. But Jenna Ellis is not alone. Now, she's the only one using words like that, but you also have Chad Connolly, the former chair of the South Carolina GOP, angry about the new abortion policy for the GOP, and he said, "It is fair to say that over 1,000 pastors have emailed, texted, and called me about their disappointment over where they saw the platform going. The words I am hearing are shocked, betrayed, trampled, depressed, deflated. Most pastors I know don't want Biden and will probably still vote for Trump, but this hurts the energy needed for those folks to do the things it takes to help elect a president." Oh, it's so sad. And there's other idiots, but I don't feel like reading their words because their words are garbage and nonsense. Donald Trump is not a moderate on this issue. Donald Trump will do whatever is politically expedient. If he thought it was in his best interest, in terms of getting votes, to call for a nationwide ban, he'd have called for a nationwide ban without hesitation. But he saw that Republicans in the 2022 midterms basically did not see the gains that they had expected because of the Dobbs decision overturning Roe. He saw that in states like Kansas, abortion bans were failing. So even in deep red areas, Republicans were getting rejected for their abortion bans. In Alabama, a Democrat won on a pro-abortion platform because even that resonates with actual conservative voters. So Trump is not pulling back on the issue because he's had a change of heart or because he believes in it. Trump's doing it because, hey, this will get me more votes. If he thought that calling for everybody to have abortions every day would get him more votes, he'd be calling for that too. So Trump's no moderate. He is whatever he thinks will help him to get more votes. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.